Hey, welcome back to Divinity Gems. I'm here doing your June 18th through 24th readings. This is for my Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Divinity Gems. I also have a web page that you can check out for personal readings and dream interpretations. All right, get some energy going for you, Cancer. June 18th through the 24th. I'll do a few final shuffles for you. Get some good energy going for you guys this week. All right, let's do one final shuffle. For you guys, 9-card spread. See what energy you get for the week. Cancer. This is for my Cancer, June 18th through the 24th. Bottom of the deck was the Mother of Water. Very fitting for you guys. That's a good energy as you are a water sign. Mother of Water energy. An extra card. See how that plays out. Okay, first card out was the Small Medicine Wheel. Small Medicine Wheel is about a change coming to your life. So some type of transition, transformation is coming to your life, a change in your circle of life, your overall circle of life, a protected and well successful transition into the next phase of your life. This card represents by that eagle is the protection, all the stages of your life, even down to your childhood is at the bottom with that coyote. There's your childhood, your wisdom, your power. All of that is wrapped up in your own personal medicine wheel. The small medicine wheel lets you know that this change is coming to your personal life. But it's a protected change, and it's going to be a successful change into the next phase of your life. Okay? Next card out was the Father of Air. Okay, Cancer, though you're a water sign, you like to be free. You like freedom and you like clarity, and you feel at your best when you are clear and free to proceed, knowing that what you're doing is the right move. And that's what he is about mentally, knowing what his job is and going after it. He's got complete freedom on that stick up there with all those feathers. And then at the bottom, those feathers are there too to let you know about the clarity. So he has clarity down at the bottom and freedom at the top with his feathers on this new phase going into it. You are riding into it free and ready. Okay, now this is a card about having integrity. The Three of Fire, you have the integrity, but what you're having integrity towards is a situation that's not stable. It's a situation that's being held together barely by a thread. So this is something that probably is going to be let go in the transition so that you can have that free feeling, that clarity, that freedom feeling that you're supposed to have. This is a situation that's most likely going to come to an end. It's going to be let go some kind of way. You are holding something together, or a situation or a thinking pattern that you're holding on to that needs to be transitioned out of so that you can get to this free mental clarity feeling. Okay, grandmother came out next. She's a major arcana. It's about just going into that grown, older wisdom of the grandma and having that reliable know-how in you, the wisdom she has, the know-how in in whatever section she needs it in. Usually grandma knows it. Doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but that older wisdom right there. And just having the know-how and how to proceed with situation. Grandmas know when to let go. They know when to let go when you've made it this far, because you've been through a lot and you've seen a lot. You've gone through the experiences necessary to gain that wisdom. So you know how to deal with it the next time you see it. And the grandma knows, okay, baby, been around a long time. That's not going to work out. That's not a situation that you need to keep putting your heart and soul into, because you have integrity and this is not a good situation. It's not a stable situation. So that's how you know it's meant for you to let go of this situation. You can't hold that together with that little bit of strength. Can't do it. Grandmother energy comes along to advise you to see this clearly, to see this situation for what it is clearly, whether it's a thinking pattern or an actual situation with three people that you're trying to hold together and you're in the middle and you're trying to make it work. Wherever this is as you were trying to make work, that is not a stable situation or mindset. This is the wisdom that comes along that tells you to let that situation go in order to get to your happiness, because that's what's more important. Wealth comes out of that. It's always a good thing. So something has to end whenever I see that 10. This is the 10 of Earth. So something ends in order for you to get to this wealth. And I'm thinking it's this situation. Once the situation goes, grandma knows. Gonna get to the wealth. That's why she's telling you to let it go. Your happiness is behind that situation. So once you let that go and stop trying to use all your integrity to hold that situation together, it's probably going to release some energy up to bring in the wealth that you've been asking for. Okay. Next card out was the Ace of Water, which is all about having emotional clarity. And just also being okay with experiencing the feelings that you're feeling. So if you're feeling some type of way emotionally, as we say, we in our feelings, hearing your feelings about something, this card lets you know that's a good thing. Doesn't feel like a good thing when we're in our feelings. We just want to feel better. But being in your feelings is how you recognize when there's a problem that you can clear up. So you recognize it, you feel it. First of all, you feel it, you recognize it, and then you go deal with it. Okay, that's what was bothering me. Now it's not bothering me anymore because I dealt with it. It's when we hold it all in and don't deal with it that now we still are stressed out at the end of the day because we have dealt with our emotions and they're all bottled up and they're all raging, and then we lashing out at others. That's not emotional clarity. Here with the Ace, because you felt those feelings and allowed yourself to embrace them, allowed yourself to feel them, you allowed yourself to redirect them. And now all those old roots are covered over with this clear, clear stream filling your cup right there. Okay? Gonna get to that. Can't get there if this is still there though. This comes after you release this. Security. Four of Earth came out. This is a card about knowing where your security comes from. It has to come from within. It cannot come from any coins that you receive wealth-wise. Oh, well, if I had the money, I feel secure. Yes and no, because security comes from the inside. So those problems, those same problems that you were dealing with on the integrity card, whatever that situation was, the wealth is not just automatically fixed that if I had more money now, I won't have this problem anymore. No, there's a lot of rich people with problems in the world because their security is not coming from their money. They're insecure on the inside. So it's about knowing where you place value on your security. And it should be coming from your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own way you feel about yourself and your place in this world and the things that you do for others is where your security and your self-esteem comes from as a person. Okay, so don't look for it for the outside influences. Yes, we all want more money in our life, more abundance so that we can have more happiness, do more things, have more things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But know that your real security, true security, is not going to come from those things. Those things are just to enhance your life, to enrich them, make them better. But your security, there's no price tag on that. Knowing and having self-esteem and knowing who your true inner self is, that is where your security comes from. So nobody can tell you nothing once you know who you are. So allow your security to come from there versus this wealth. These type of things get added to you once you're feeling good about yourself. All right. Next card out was pleasure. Six of Water, pleasure. So this change, whatever this situation is going through, is going to bring you wealth, pleasure, and emotional clarity. I mean, that it doesn't get any better than that. Mental and emotional clarity through this transition, and returning you pleasure because you are secure in yourself, because you are secure with your feelings and your emotions. It can only return pleasurable feelings versus stressful feelings because you're in a good place mentally. You're in a good place mentally and emotionally, then you're receiving pleasure in your life. So let go of the doubts. That's the last card that was out. Let go of the doubts. You don't have to have any doubts because you are already protected, as I see with those three feathers in the front. Those black feathers represent protection for those three birds up top that are flying through a storm. You have protection through this storm, through this situation, through letting this go. You have protection through it. This card popped out as well, even though I pulled a 9 card. This card popped out as well as a 10th card, the Ace of Fire. So maybe you just need that arrow pointed in the right direction. It's back centered with the sun, which is your happiness. That's where it's going to come from. And then with the Mother of Water, she is a healer. as a water sign, but you guys usually are the nurturers and you're very close to the people in your circle and your family around you. You're going to be feeling good and like yourself to be able to pour that water out on others. Once you let that situation go, you'll have so much pleasure, so much water in your bowl. That's good emotions versus stressed emotions. You're going to have so much good emotion that you're going to be able to be the Cancer that you always are and spread joy and love to others. Okay, let's pull a couple of clarifiers for you, Cancer. I think that was pretty clear reading. The medicine man is out. So that's about healing. Healing. Once you heal, then you get to a place of peace inside. Once you heal whatever was going on. And he just has the equipment of listening to his intuition instead of other people. He's got all the physical equipment there he needs. But that bird is up there with showing that he has listened to the voice of intuition and he has the power standing there with that elk. He has power as well. Then he's got his whole medicine pouch there, just ready to heal, save the world. This is you guys' energy right here as Cancer. You're ready to go get it done for the people that you love. All right now, when he pops out, that's a sexy card right there, that Son of Water. When he pops out, it's all about the magnetism coming off of the Son of Water, which is about being careful with just the lovers in your life and the people you attract with this type of energy, because it is just sexual attractiveness right here. So maybe that has something to do with this situation here. If it's a situation you're holding on because you were wondering if this was the one, this is about just sexual attractiveness, which is maybe why you doubt it, which is maybe now you're not feeling the return feelings of love that you once, felt like should be coming back out of that situation. Yeah, this is about just passion and sex to me when I see him. It's about just raw animal magnetism that makes you look at somebody, like somebody, and want somebody. That's what this is about. But maybe you're trying to hold on to that situation because you looked at them, like them, and want them in the past, and you're still trying to hold on to it, but they've given you nothing tangible to hold on to make you believe that this is going to really work out for the best. So you've been doubting. But that grandma came along and was like, that ain't for you. That ain't the one. If that's the way that situation is playing out with that. That's just what I immediately thought when I saw that one. But the chaos card popped out right up under that as a clarifier. That lets me know that goes with that small medicine wheel. That transition is coming. That lightning bolt that strikes you and hits you to make you deal with whatever the situation is. Possibly about that fine person. Whatever this is, and your integrity, you try to make it work. If it's not working, the medicine wheel lets me know a change is coming, and this chaos card, lightning bolt strike, will hit you and make that horse get up and go. Vision quest, all of the change cards popped out on that last clarifier. All these drops, so I took them all. That's coming out next, the vision quest, which is your overall wake up to transition to the next time. It is time. It is the alarm clock going off that it is time. It is time to grow. It's time to grow. So you have to let that situation go in order to grow and get to your next phase of your pleasure that you were looking for. Let that situation go. It is not, even though you're a person of integrity, it is not a stable situation. You need to grow. Let that situation go. And behind that was joy. Last card matches your pleasure. These usually come out together for me too, joy and pleasure. It's going to be a good stage for you, Cancer, after this transition, after you let go of something that you need to let go, think in a certain way. Maybe you are your own negative mindset. Let it go. It's time for the transition. And it's letting me know that even with or without you, you're getting help from the heavens. When I see that vision quest card, those transition cards, the medicine wheels, those type of cards let me know that whatever your belief system, your God, your angels, your spirits, they're coming to give you some assistance on this because you were a person of integrity. So you deserve joy, happiness, pleasure. It's coming to you because you deserve it, and it knows maybe you need a little help dealing with that situation over there. It's going to come along and give you some strength and courage to help you through that situation so you make it through. Okay, Cancer? All right, have faith. The change is coming. The transition is coming, but it's coming to bring you joy and pleasure. So I know you want that joy and pleasure. Come on, let that come on through. And just go ahead and don't be afraid. Let go of that situation. If you need to talk to someone older in your family, or just a person that you really do respect, that will represent that grandmother energy, you might be getting a talking to this week by somebody wise that gives you advice on that situation. And just, yeah, even if you don't take their advice, take your own advice, because I know you want to be happy. So if this situation is not making you happy, there should be no doubt in your mind that it's time to let it go. Get to your happiness. All right, Cancer. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If you want to book a personal reading, it is www.divinitygems33.com. Info's in the description box. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Till next time.